Hello and welcome to our little D&D game. We're live. We're back. I'm J-Man Weird. And to my right, we have Lynette, who is playing.
Subaru.
And to the right of her right is Ty, who's playing.
Even Bagodice.
And to my left is the professor, who is playing.
Professor.
Brandon, who's playing.
I'm playing Professor Zoot Park, who's statistically smarter than me.
I will say miracles have happened. I gave Ezio a scratch on the way in,
You did.
and I still have my fingers
still-
and my toes.
And your eyes.
In your eyes.
I've done that before too, so.
Dareth has touched him, and it's like, I want to kill you now. You should have seen the scratch. He's given him a couple of times. It's just horrible. Ezio's the horriblest cat. He's the most horriblest cat in the whole world.
Ezio's the complete opposite of me. I mean, not of me, of my cat Zeus.
And then if you go to Kelly's, his cats just want to cuddle.
Yeah, they are the
Same.
sweetest little
They are the
kitties.
sweetest cats in the world.
Yeah.
And they just love unconditionally.
And I cannot get over the fact that he's trained them to sit.
Has he?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Sit before they eat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know it was possible to train cats like that.
Right.
Until I have dogs usually.
Right. Well,
Those
if you
are
want to
smart.
get rid of your dog, I know there's a restaurant here in town. Just saying.
Look for a slap.
Smack!
Yeah.
What are
That's
you
not
talking about?
baby.
They don't use real food there. It's all byproduct.
Oh my gosh, it's all bought at Costco.
Okay, let's play this.
What are you in such a rush for?
Well, the longer we play, the more we can get done.
Yeah,
and
that's
faster,
true.
And the faster we level up.
Yeah, you're not leveling up ever again. You're stuck in... You guys are stuck in Icewind Dale. And the Frost Maiden, that frost lich of a maiden, has frozen her evil spell every night over this land. And you guys are stuck in the middle of one of the worst storms that you've been out in. And you're at the top of Kelvin's Garden, or almost at the top of Kelvin's Garden. At the mouth of a cave entrance,
Yes.
where we left off last time.
This is where
And as the wind whistles and blows past you, and your hearts shiver into the coldness of this night or this day that you've come into. You've braved avalanches and this weather, and now at the mouth of this cave, you hear nothing but this moaning silence. It's almost too eerie, too quiet.
I don't even need this book. Well,
Okay, I'm
that's
going back to
bad.
town.
That is fine. Go ahead, you can be Sissy. I continue on.
There is no way.
See?
There is nothing but conquest ahead of us.
It was a
And
joke.
glory.
It was a joke.
I am Regmac.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
We have to go for conquest and glory.
This is where the guy
And
led us?
killing.
Is that what it was?
Yes,
I'm level 3.
killing too.
Right.
Killing is good.
Yes, this is where Garrett led us. Garrett is with us. He's right here. Don't you forget him? I mean, don't you remember him?
Yeah, I'm still here. Remember, you guys healed me.
Yes, I remember.
Don't
think-
make us regret it.
We
I
have to
gave
find.
you a
We have
word.
to find the rest of my party. I can't just leave them here on the mountain.
Well,
dead.
one is dead, isn't he?
Yes,
And the other is dead.
I'm not sure.
The other is probably dead. And the other one is
What
mostly
am I
dead.
looking
Well, we are looking for a few.
Do I see sharks going down?
No, they've been obliterated by the wind. So, ahead of you, what you see is kind of a cold, icy floor, a stone floor, and up ahead on your left is a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth. You do see blood on the snow, some distance from the cave entrance. So yes, Garrett explains that this is where we were ambushed. Right near this entrance, a large yeti came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yet he surprised you.
Yes. Perlu hid in the cave as Astrid fled up the mountain. Mockingo, well, he tried to defend me, but he didn't make it.
Let us go in cave.
Which direction did Asterix flee off to?
Up that trail, and he points further up the mountain. And I know the halfling fled into the cave.
Well, let's go check out the cave.
Well, let's find the halfling first.
Alright, if you will just slide that just ahead a little bit there, both sides. Yeah, a little bit more. Go ahead, a little bit more. That's what you can kind of gather on the inside of the cave.
I'm going to pick up chunk of ice or rock, throw it on ground, maybe use that to make noise, try to draw something out.
Go ahead and make me a check of some kind. What do you think?
Net 20.
You can hear the rock bouncing around as you throw it into the cave. It makes a fairly good echoey sound. And you think
I
you
wasn't
might
thinking
hear
of throwing it deep. I was thinking of just throwing it here to kind of set off any traps.
no traps that
Okay.
you can detect.
Yes.
And it does make a nice echoey sound. But the echo is kind of covered over by the blowing wind.
Fair enough.
This is all solid wall.
Yes, all solid wall.
Can I stealth?
I'm going to do the same thing. Stealth along the edge.
Along the edge of the wall. Okay.
This one, or are you going to go
I'll
there?
opposite side then.
Okay.
Regnick and I'm going to have him grab a big stone, and we're just kind of roll it down the middle.
I got my axe. It's more glorious with my axe.
I
So
can actually take
rolling
my
stealth?
pike.
Oh, wait.
I-
I'm not proficient.
Yeah, if you don't have proficiency, you can just roll.
15.
Dang it. 6,
This.
7, 8. I got 8.
So you can move your full distance if you want, walking.
8.
If you're following the wall, yeah, they're 5 feet.
Third. So
It's kind of at the corner, peeking around.
10, 15.
I'm keeping my over shoulder.
Yep. You can see.
And my stealth was an 8, not
This.
proficient.
You guys can see this.
You
Across
have
from
next to
you,
it?
you can see that.
Well, the number in here is your proficiency bonus plus that number, right?
That.
Yeah.
So you rolled a
Does that
8
seem to go
plus your
outside?
dex.
6 plus 2.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
look at the map.
Well, your initiative is only. It's not your
Um,
proficiency plus that. It's
may-
only.
My stealth is a plus 2 because these numbers
Like
is
anything
this
else.
number plus that
I'm
number.
saying your
Um,
initiative is only plus 2 because it's your straight dex. It's not your proficiency.
Yeah,
plus
it might be. There might
Oh.
be a an
Okay.
exit out there.
So,
I may have drawn the map improperly.
oh, good.
As a matter of fact, I probably know. That's probably the path. You figure that's the path that you're on.
The path that she took
Yeah.
up the hill?
Yeah,
Not-
and the
okay.
cave kind of just.
So this is the cave here?
It looks like
Right.
This
so
is
I'll
the-
just continue.
you, but this is rock walls and stuff around it. So as you guys approach, you notice the path does go further up the mountain that way, and you now are at the
Mouth of
what
the cave.
would probably be the mouth of the cave if I drew it right. But
And I don't see any
didn't.
tracks? Just some blood?
Yeah, you guys saw blood. You can
What do we
read-
see that way?
You can move this. As you guys look this way, you can see this frozen ice sheet, and this is a path, and it's a rocky, just a slate path. And then in front of you, well, on both sides, here you can see a large, what you think is a large pit. Probably, you probably couldn't tell the depth unless you look down it or throw a rope in it. It's pretty deep.
Throw a rock down there.
Throw a rock down and wait until it crashes.
You hear the clacking of the rock, and then as you're counting, you figure it's about 80 or 90 feet.
Don't fall
Is
in
it?
there.
That is long.
Is this ice or rock or what?
And that's a wall.
Oh, that's a wall.
Yeah, that there, that is,
Because that's frozen water you said, but what's
that
this?
is also part of the cavern.
Okay.
That is a chasm as well in there.
Oh, this is a
Yeah,
chasm?
that's part of chasm as well.
I want to
So-
move over to here.
Okay, count your steps.
5.
You're gonna walk
10,
over. Like,
15,
is there?
20,
is this just a sheet of ice over
25,
top of
30.
an opening?
Yeah, that's a big sheet of ice
Are you at
over the opening.
25 or are you at
30.
35?
And that is a cave entrance, another cave entrance right there.
And
Thick does
You
it
should be
see?
35. if
You
you've
have
got
to be
infiltrator
right
on.
there.
I'm 30 with
If I move up
infiltrator.
to it, how
Um,
thick
I
does
thought it was
ice
plus
need to
10.
Is a +5.
Well,
Mm.
it's you can't see through it.
And
And
kind of look on the side because this is all open here, right?
I also
Yeah,
weigh
it
10
seems-
pounds.
It seems very
So-
thick.
Very thick. Okay.
I also weigh 10
But
pounds.
you,
so
you
that's-
figure a Goliath, Akhenathi, and crazed half-orc could probably break through.
Be careful on water.
Or we can come back here and see what else is down here first.
And there's another path right there along that other wall. That's a wall there, and then
Because I'm so
where
small,
you're
I can see
looking there,
what's
you think you
this
see
way.
another chasm on the other side.
So this right here is a pathway.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
here is a pathway. and this
So
here is
if
a
you
pathway.
imagine this is kind of a walkway. This is a stone wall. This is a chasm. This is a walkway alongside it. This is kind of an ice path across where the chasm is, and this is a stone wall here.
I can see what's this way because I'm so light. I don't have to worry about breaking ice.
You're gonna go by
If you want to
yourself?
go over there, go ahead.
Well, you could come with me as long as the big uns don't come.
Well, I'm sure if they go one at a time. But yeah, I guess I'll go with them.
How far?
You should let me get across first, just in case.
I didn't hurry your
The
little
ice
butt up.
doesn't. The ice seems very solid.
Well, that's why I said just in case.
There's yeah, you have no problem crossing
Keep
it with your
around
crampons on, and
corner.
you don't slip on it. How is the ice?
Stable for now.
It's
Well,
fine.
let's go.
Come
Come on, let's go. And
So I'm gonna put my great axe in my hands, and I'm gonna.
Is there anything
Did,
to tie a
did
rope
you
to over
you
here?
said this ice was thin?
you could
Oh, it's
drive a
thick?
Peton into the wall.
You know what? That's what I'll do. Is I'll drive a pit and tie a rope off, and toss the other end to you guys, or even just walk it over.
'Kay.
That way, if you fall, you can.
I see ice sheets like this all the time. And he walks straight across.
Do we see anything down this way?
So crampons down, walk across.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
and
I
then
will.
yeah, and you could move the Akhenathi straight across.
Then I
So
will.
then
He's like,
Oh.
what are you guys worried about? It's a sheet of ice. It's a foot thick. Come on.
I smashed through ice before, got very wet, very
Do we
uncomfortable.
see
Didn't like.
down here?
This is no water under.
Roll me a perception check.
There's water under there.
Everybody.
15.
It's
19.
It's fairly dark in this corridor, so you can make out about that far to the stairs. This is a wall, by the way, here.
Even with dark vision.
Whoever has dark vision can see to the stop of the stairs.
Excellent.
I can
Actually,
see it all.
we all have dark
Yeah.
vision, don't we?
I think.
And this is
Elves
definitely
do.
this is
Elves
definitely a stone path.
Head up the stairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Together now.
Okay.
You know what?
You're not. coming?
Ivan. Well, no, I'm gonna go. Ivan will act as a rear guard.
Okay. I'll go ahead. I'll go first. For, glory and all the things, because I'm an Akhenathi. Well, we better put a Garrett in there too, eh? Little scout. He's like,
He's
as a
human,
matter
right?
of fact, the Akhenathi walks in,
Let's get it.
and
He's
there's
human.
a ledge here as you guys walk in, and it's not super bright in here at all. It's actually, this is an actual cave now, a cave properly, probably about, you might discern about 20 feet high, but it's dark. So what do you guys want
You
to
ever
do?
smell anything?
Roll me a perception check.
50.
You hear maybe some chuffing sounds. Yeah, like something's
Sleeping.
snorting, smelling, sniffing in the air.
Okay, so if
It
I walk up
smells
to this ledge, I can see across it, right?
It's above you. You can't even get up it. It's the ledge itself is. I will tell you how high that ledge is.
One Akhenathi tall.
Probably an Akhenathi could just, jump up on his bum and get up there, no problem.
Can I ask Akhenath? I ask Akhenathi to lift me up to peek, so I can peek over the edge.
Just hold on a second. Okay.
So he's gonna lift me up and.
He says, "Here, come here." He grabs you and he sets you on the top. It's about 5 feet higher.
So I can get up.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Does everybody here have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the Akhenathi?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Who's Goliath?
I don't know. Maybe.
The human scout doesn't.
So
He lights a torch. And
He's a Goliath 108.
anyway,
6,
You see-
7,
that this floor is
Goliath.
higher than where you're at.
Goliath does not have dark vision.
No, I didn't think so.
From what this says.
He actually lifts you up. That ledge is 10 feet high. He actually lifts you up and puts you on the ledge.
Okay.
He's like, "What do you see?"
And what do I see?
A Yeti tyke runs into its mother's arms as she lets out a growl that you need to roll me a con save on.
Well, I'm proficient in that.
Where is she? We'll just use this as her.
17 plus
And
5.
this is her tyke,
17.
who runs up into her arms. And I'm just going to go back here real quick.
But then how do we get back across?
You guys could all hear this large booming growl.
There's a mama yeti and a baby up there. Can I come down, please?
Over.
In a minute.
I want down
You're
now.
late.
Once again,
Now?
you have to deal with your wanting to be first all the time.
Well, I was thinking about not
Yeah.
actually being.
We're changing
Yeah.
his name to Yeti Bait.
I was thinking like just peek over the edge, not actually get up on the edge.
Yeah, well,
Because I did say peek over.
Yeah, but he threw it up there. And that's the way it goes. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Just a little. Rat-a-tat-tat,
I
rat-a-tat-tat.
really need to more. Oh wait, our roguish guy's not with us, is he? No. We have a ranger, an artificer, a barbarian, and a paladin,
What
right?
the heck did I do with that?
Yeah, we don't have a roguey.
Oh, here it is.
I'm gonna need a multi-class into a rogue. That way I can get me some stealth.
Yeah. Here we go. Roll me a DC Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I had rolled like a 23 or something. It was a.
22.
It's,
17 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel like you're gonna get like chilled as fudge, but she, her gaze, is as cold as ice as it is and as scary as it is, you manage to hold on to your faculties. And what are the rest of you guys doing?
I think we're rolling initiative.
No, I'm just asking what the rest of you guys are
I'm
doing.
just gonna back up and get my bow ready.
So you can't really. Well, you can see her, I guess, a little bit.
Well, I just want to.
The ledge is up 10 feet. You could see this as you got up here. You could also see that this tyke, this Yeti child, was kicking around what looks to be a halfling.
Well, I think I found a halfling.
And it is, it's kind of moaning on the floor.
I think it's still alive.
Did you find Paraloo?
Still alive.
Paraloo, are you there?
I think,
You hear this halfling moan.
yeah, it's still alive. Can I get down now? There's a angry mama yeti and a baby up here.
The Goliath jumps up on top.
Goliath? No, that's
Yeah.
him.
He goes, "Rah!" And she seems to be more protected of her child, and very sort of protective of what's going on here. She's like, she doesn't want to
Fight.
start a fight with her child here. Her child's kind of trying to reach out and grab the
Leg.
halfling, but the mother is kind of pulling it back.
I'm gonna jump up on the
So
ledge.
can you help me up first?
She screams and yells again, growls really loud.
I don't have weapons.
Oh, the Akhenathi does. He's got his
okay.
axe.
Can you help me up?
He's not waving it
okay.
around. He's not waving it around like frantically. But you do see Paraloo, the halfling, and Garrett jumps up there and he says, Paraloo, Paraloo. And the Yeti tyke was knocking her around like a ball. She's still alive however, she's alive. She's alive. This Yeti tyke was absolutely frightened. What do you guys want to do? I'll leave it up to you. What do you guys want to do?
Garrett, was this the one that attacked
Yeah,
you?
grab her. And
Garrett, was this the one that attacked you?
oh, this Yeti? I don't know. It was a Yeti. It was probably a male.
Yetis aren't considered.
The female was watching the tyke. It was probably her mate.
So there's another one around.
Yes, there's a second one. We must be careful. I'm gonna... Paraloo, get over here.
She can't even move.
How far is she from the Yetis?
Try scaring the Yeti
she's-
away.
She's like
Or kill it or something.
along
and then
the
I can
wall
heal
there.
it.
See that little corner of nope, other way. Yeah, right. Nope, forward a bit. Forward. Not forward.
This
Forwards.
way.
This way. Right there. Sort of in between you guys and her.
If we move in as a group, we'll mom back up and then we can grab.
Roll me a. I tell you what, if you want to do something like that, what do you guys want to do? You want to
I'm
move?
gonna... You know what? Can I grab a rope and just try and loop it around Paraloo and just try and drag her?
You mean like build a noose and get her around the neck and choke her to death?
Like, there's limbs, like arms and legs.
She's curled up in a ball. She is
I
like.
could
Hey!
make it big enough to wrap
Hey!
around her whole body.
Hey,
Just
hey,
go
you two
get
big
her.
fellows.
Just go get her.
Okay, so I'm gonna slowly approach
Okay.
and
Roll
Grab.
me a performance check. What's performance?
Performance is charisma. I
Does
think.
anybody want to help?
My charisma is 0.
Sure. Mine's 0 too.
12.
The mother doesn't seem like she's like still angry, but doesn't seem to be attacking as you go to
Okay.
and you take the little halfling up in your arms.
Mm-hmm.
This halfling, you can feel in her body. You can feel how limp she is. She's just barely alive. kind of like Garrett was.
Okay. I'm gonna bring her over to the
No.
heal her.
At which point you hear an enormous roar coming from that
8
way.
plus 4, 1d8.
Like the.
Yep, that way.
Dang it.
So 6
Six.
hit points back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And how's her clothing looking?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. But from this way right here,
Another one.
the husband sees you and doesn't like you guys taking up with his wife. Finds that very offensive, and he's like, he lets out a roar. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you.
Technically with Parallel.
Okay, Paraloo without Paraloo, it'll be a D6 minus. So, Garrett gets targeted, and he rolls a.
Nat 20.
No, he does not roll a nat 20. Unfortunately,
He rolls a natural 5.
no, pretty close to him. Where was it? Where was it? Is it in here?
And Garrett also has 2 daggers. So
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know if it's his experience already, but
I can cast one more first though. So. I guess I could do
this
those as
this
rituals.
large yeti looks at him, and Garrett only rolls a. Garrett drops. Well, let's just see if he
You can
drops.
only
Let's
cast
see.
one spell anyways, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus my cantrips, but my cantrips are mending and spare the dying.
Where is it?
We may need that.
Now if you take him and he takes him, and then she shoots both.
Garrett seems stunned, and you see like this, almost like a glaze of frost, as he just stops stone cold in his tracks. And you guys can feel him, like you're standing beside him, Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the cold emanating off of him as this large yeti roars.
Is he petrified or? Oh, dang it!
That is 18 dirty.
He seems to be paralyzed in his tracks.
Oh, paralyzed.
So, Subaru is
15.
15. Ivan,
18.
18. Professor
5.
Ragmac, what did you roll? A 4. And Garrett,
Rolls a 0 because frozen.
yep, he's on a nat 1. But you know what? He's got to be in position somewhere, so.
What about Paraloo?
Paraloo is actually.
She has 6 points of health.
She actually can't do anything. She's just too exhausted.
Oh yeah.
She can't even hardly stand up.
Would it be a bad idea if I cast Thunder Wave in here?
So it is Ivan's turn first.
Have to carry around earplugs.
You might
No, I
have
don't
to
think
use
it's
them.
earplugs.
No,
I
I
think
think
it's
he's
like that.
casting Thunderwave.
Well,
I think it's only from like me forward, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think the sound.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Thunder, yes, thunder.
This guy seems huge,
Thunder Wave.
and definitely you can see
15-foot cube, you mind?
dried blood all over.
From me.
Well, you know what?
I'll be con saving some on a field save with you because 2d thunder and is pushed away
Does it seem to be his
Gonna-
blood?
10 feet.
Does he wounds already?
I'm gonna run and try and
Doesn't seem.
jam my sword right in his skull. Like,
Okay.
I'm going for the eye hole.
Okay.
Using the long sword. That's gonna be a miss. That's a 11 to hit.
That is an 11 to hit. You just miss him as he kind of dodges out of the way.
And-
You just like, "Rah!"
You came over here.
And
Even. Oh, and I'm raging. Bonus action. Rage.
you can bonus action rage. Yes, you can. All right, we've got.
Not me, I'm
Subaru.
Subaru?
Subaru.
I'm just gonna take a step in front of Garrett.
Push him
Okay.
behind you.
Yeah. And I'm going to shoot a bow at her.
At her.
No?
No, him.
Him? Okay, I'll
Him.
shoot it at him then.
You might have
Right
to
in the eye.
come.
Go for the eye. Go for the eye.
Right to his face.
Blind him.
Eye. That's not gonna work. I get 2 shots for
No.
it. No, we went through this last time.
12 to hit.
You do manage to catch him sort of in the upper arm.
So that's 1d8, and you don't have your Hunter's Mark on yet, and it's not damaged yet, so you don't do Colossus Slayer. So it's just a d8.
But you know what? Plus your dexterity. So
5.
5 points of damage.
5 points of
Oh,
damage.
5, 6. Because I got the
Oh,
plus
that's right.
1. So it's actually a
6.
13 to hit.
Oh.
Very good. That's Subaru. The Yeti
Yeah, 19 arrows.
goes to attack you.
AC 19. Shield in one hand. It's it's like a minor action or something.
Roll me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Hunter's Mark. It's a bonus action.
Ooh.
Only a 10.
You become absolutely chilled to your core and take 7 points of cold damage.
I am raging, so I take 3 points of cold
But
damage.
you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
But I get to roll save damage.
You
sure.
can roll a you can roll a saving throw at the end of your next turn. As it attacks you, you're paralyzed. It attacks you with 2 claw attacks.
So it gets to do all 3 in one round. Damn.
Yeah, it gets a claw attack. It doesn't get 2 claws attack. It gets a claw attack. But it gets it at advantage because now you're paralyzed.
Yes.
So, I will just read that to you real quick. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. Can't move or speak. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attacks that hit the creature are a critical if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Yes,
So
he
you
is.
are within 5 feet. These are
Did
all
you end up
crits.
putting that Python in the wall?
No.
So that is an 18 plus
In case of a TPK, I was thinking about running away, grabbing a rope, and then
4.
I'm like,
Or
it's in this wall, so
18
jumping
plus-
that way and
Oh,
going
that's
and
it.
hanging
19.
on to the rope as I fall down the chasm.
19 is my AC, so he got me.
So you'll take
Okay.
Okay, you'd be dead.
7 points of
Well,
regular
if I run
slashing
away.
damage and another 5 points of cold damage. And they're crits,
Oh, so they're full.
so they're full. So you're raging, right? And you take half damage on a rage or what?
Half damage.
So you will take the regular damage that I roll.
Yep.
Because you're raging and you cancel the crit.
Well, auto crits.
But you're going to lose your rage after that attack. Because you have to
I
make
have to maintain attacking.
You have to make an attack. All right. That's this guy, Zookpok. You're next. What are you doing?
15 foot cube. No, I don't want to get that close.
The mother seems to not be engaging.
Not being
She seems to be moving, maybe perhaps a little bit this way with her child. You're not sure if she's looking to escape, but she's not looking to attack.
The thing is, whatever that thing is laying there, the 6 health. I'm just gonna move to the other side of it. He's still there. What did Regnick do? Did Regnick take his turn?
It's not he's after you.
Oh, yeah, really well then. Okay, so then from here, I'm going to do light crossbow to hit.
Hit him in the eye. Go for it. Call some crazy shot.
A headshot. Nope.
'Cause we need a crit.
What'd you roll?
Crit will make us lucky.
8.
No, you miss. That is sad. Regmek says, "For all the glory," and he runs up and he attacks the Yeti full on.
This one?
Big, yeah, Hiawatha chop. So he's like doing like he's at a Atlanta Braves game. All right. So we just gotta go find Regmek on my notes here. There he is.
I'm rolling really bad today.
Oh, we all are. It's all good. These things happen.
You still have them.
You did.
Yeah, you got him in the shoulder.
Right, so now I have a Colossus.
Yeah, so that's an extra D8.
And you Hunter's Mark.
Did
Yeah,
you?
still have- Not yet.
Because Colossus is an extra D8.
Ooh,
Hunter's
guess
Mark
what?
is a D6, right?
Tell me I downloaded his. Tell me I downloaded him.
He has perfect stats across the board.
Just give me a second here, guys. I gotta make sure.
Didn't you have him?
I
last
did
time?
have him last time, but you know what? I don't have him this time.
No.
So
Make him up. All stats are 20s.
Well, that wouldn't matter much.
Well, plus 5s for everything. Plus
there he is.
proficiencies are 2.
So he attacks with his battle axe, +6. He rolls a 19. He does 1d8 +4 slashing damage. Oh, there you go. He does. 7 and 4 is 11. And he's looking to draw some serious blood here.
Excellent.
And now it is. We're back at the top of the order with Ivan. Oh, Garrett gets to roll a saving throw. Just give me a second. 17. Garrett no longer seems to be frozen. He seems to wake up out of his
Stupor.
trance.
Stupor.
And he's like, "What the?" And he looks wide-eyed and he's like, "You guys are battling it? You guys are crazy." He grabs Perilu off he just kind of slides and grabs her and slides off the ledge and gets her down here. And starts taking her.
Well, we're distracting because legitimately this thing can move faster than us, is stronger than us, and when it laid the initial attack on us, there was not much choice. It's not like we were going to be able to get away.
So it is now Ivan's turn.
I save.
At the end of your turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, you're done.
Can I rage? Oh no, at the end of my turn. And.
End.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Paralyzed. End of your turn. It's nothing like losing your turn.
Exactly.
Nothing like it. Oh, it is now Subaru's turn. What are you doing?
Hunter's
next?
Mark
Yep.
on him and then arrows. The eye. 17.
You hit his other. You hit his other shoulder.
But you do lots of damage. Lots of damage.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. He screams and yells in pain. 2 arrows, making him bleed now.
One shoulder.
One chop, one slice across his mid torso there. He's not a happy camper. Ivan, Subaru, Garrett. He is going away. Okay, he now looks over at the Akhenathi and makes the Akhenathi roll a Constitution saving throw. Look at that. He's got a +1 to Constitution. And he rolled it too. He takes, wrong die. 6, 11, 2 points, 13 points of damage.
Do we leave the Akhenathi to his vices?
Nope, he's pretty good. He's down quite a bit here, but he's okay. He's gonna
I
make
can
it.
cast Cure Wounds one more time.
I do not.
Cause I cast it on Garrett when we came
But
across
he's
him. I
paralyzed.
cast on Paralu.
He's paralyzed, and he takes attacks him, but he misses. Oh, wait, he gets advantage.
Yeah, I gave Paralu 6 health. I gave Garrett, I don't
9
know
plus 6
how
is
much health.
15, and he still misses. He's kind of stumbling around in his rage. So we are at Zook. What do you want to do?
Am I able to even shoot this guy? Because I'm too big.
Yeah, you can see him. He's taller than these two.
Okay, so
And the Akhenathi's tall. There's
Okay.
2 feet difference between the Akhenathi and the barbarian.
okay,
The orc.
another
Yeah,
headshot.
orc.
Another headshot. Nope.
Okay, what'd you roll?
Your favorite number.
Roll a d6. If you rolled a nat 1, roll a d6.
2.
Okay. Roll me a d20. 1 to 10, Regmec. 11 to 20 is the...
9.
Okay, you hit Regmec square in the...
That's dwarf. That's not him.
Ragmac.
Yeah. When I said dwarf, I was thinking Nariel.
Roll your damage.
Is that how much? Which crossbow are you using?
Light crossbow 1d8.
Really? I thought they did 1d6. Okay.
Weapons. Light crossbow 1d8 piercing.
Damn.
And then
Plus your dex. 10 points of damage.
8.
Lovely.
Okay.
You shoot
Dice plus
Regmec right
stat
in the back.
Plus magic.
Regmec's-
Actually, I think it's 11 because if it's
yeah, he's-
dice plus
magic.
stat plus magic.
It's magical.
Just so you
Yeah,
know,
it's 11.
it doesn't matter. He's hurt bad. He's bleeding profusely.
Oh, you have to get close to him to heal him. There you go.
And it's Regmec's turn. He rolls a saving throw, of which he makes, and you hear this very loud "ouch,"
I'll heal you with my last spell.
and
Oh, I have to touch him too. Dang it.
Garrett is moving away from you guys down this path, so you can move him half his speed, 15. Yep, that's fine. He's carrying this little Paralu. So, we're back to Ivan.
Alright.
Ivan the Toad.
I need double dice, I think.
Well, I was calling shots for the head as always, but I still won't because of 21 dirty.
That hits.
It'll hit, but it's not going to do the crit that we wanted.
No, you gotta call a crit. I gotta hear it.
Yeah. On not only that, it has to be a 20, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's
and that does a mere 8 points of damage.
Nice. Nice. Chopping them down.
2 Deathstroke dice.
Bringing them down.
Orange and blue, I call my Deathstroke dice.
He seems to be like starting to bleed here. So
Oh, and rage.
okay, very good. Subaru, you're up.
Arrow to the eye again. 17 plus 6.
So 23.
That hits. Big numbers, no whammies. Oh, nice. 13.
14, 15.
15, 16.
16. Oh, you hear him scream in pain.
And I'm just gonna take a step back.
All right. Yeah. Your arrow opens him up, and there's a big goosh of blood as your arrow goes like literally through like a non-arterial portion of his neck, but it goes right through, and now there's this big goosh of blood, and he's bleeding, and it looks pretty ugly. And
Yeti's only.
that to a Subaru. The Yeti's turn. Mama, you hear her growl enormously. And she puts the kite behind her in the corner. And looks at you. Roll me a Constitution save.
16 plus 5.
You don't feel like you're gonna freeze, but man, you all of a sudden you felt like you were gonna freeze, and then you kind of came back to yourself.
Okay.
So the male attacks you. What's your AC?
19.
No, that's not gonna hit. He does a claw attack. Yeah, misses.
Okay.
We are, and Garrett's moving down the road another 15. Zookpok, your turn. This large female Yeti is standing right in front of you. She just looked you up and down and gave you the chill stare. What do you want to do?
I want to say that thunder move, but I don't really want to.
It would push her
Why
back.
not?
It would also hit her kid too, which might rattle her and get her to stay back.
I mean, she's right on top of us. One of us is sticking.
Well, if I cast that thunder, whatever it is,
Thunderwave?
yeah, thunder wave, I can't do any more healing spells.
Well,
I
then,
have one more cure.
you know what? If
Well,
you,
at least I still have Spare the Dying, which is free, because it's a cantrip.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Do you have your Thunder Gauntlets out? Or no, you've got Infiltrator on.
Yeah, I can do the Earth thing, but that doesn't push him back, I don't think.
No, I'm looking for the one that gives it a disadvantage on any attack against
Yeah.
somebody. Because if you tag the big guy with that, then it would give him disadvantage on attacking us, which we really need. I need a crit. Extra.
Well, you guys are
downstairs.
now both immune to its chilling gaze.
Oh, we are.
Yes,
Okay.
because you've beaten the.
The chilling gaze.
Yeah, you rolled a successful saving throw.
Guardian, Infiltrator.
Some people might
On a
play
hit.
it where
Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a deal, it's just deal extra damage.
some people might play it where
Advantage on.
if you get hit
Oh,
with
I
it
didn't know
once,
that. I forgot
you can
about
get
that.
hit with it again.
Okay,
The way I
I'll
read the rule is if You make the save.
I don't have proficiency
You're good for
in
an hour.
stealth, but I have advantage on stealth because of my armor.
So,
Good thing you were stealthy when you walked.
what do you want to do? You know what, Subaru and Ivan can both roll me an intelligence check. Yeah, he's not. Oh, sorry. Did I say Ivan? I'm sorry, Ivan. You weren't there. Regman.
9.
Were you with them when they were out in on the tundra?
No,
Nope.
it was just
Okay.
two of us.
But you and Regmek were.
Yeah.
What did you roll? Do you have any intelligence modifiers?
+1.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, okay. You seem to. There's something going on in your mind, like they're Yetis. How would we fight them? And you can't seem to quite remember.
Would nature help at all?
I know,
It's
but
an intelligence. You're trying to remember something.
Oh,
because of Astra, I know, but
Yeah, that would be meta.
and I don't have any of those type of spells either. I don't think.
Yeah. No meta.
Where's my
Keep your meta to yourself. Did you go yet?
There it is.
Did you
He's
do?
just deciding whether
Yeah.
he's going to Thunderwave or not.
Okay, let's do this. Make your turn. Or we're gonna move on.
We could do the
Sure,
Rift
we
rule.
would,
30 seconds. If you haven't declared your
Okay,
action, it's
Thunder
over.
Wave.
He's gonna Thunderwave the mom and the kid.
Okay, that's
It's
fair.
It's a 15-foot cube from in front of me.
Yep,
so
that's fine.
I don't think baby's in it though.
Yep, it is.
That would be within 15.
Thunder Wave, 15-foot cube.
Roll
I
a
gotta
save
roll a
versus
saving
con.
throw.
Seems
14.
gonna make for more protective or nature of one of us here.
Well, I mean, or
19 spell attack bonus, 19 plus 6.
you don't roll an attack for Thunderwave, do you?
Oh.
No, they roll a Constitution saving throw. You don't have to
Oh.
roll anything.
The
spell save.
mother
Rolled a what?
failed.
She got less than 14.
Yep, and the type.
Pushes her back too, doesn't it?
Yeah, so she gets pushed back 10 feet. So-
She gets pushed right back into her tyke, and as she gets pushed back into her tyke, she actually protects her tyke from taking any damage.
Okay. And it takes 2d8 thunder damage.
2d8 thunder damage. Okay, give me the 2d8, baby.
8, 8, 16, plus the attack bonus, right?
No,
No.
Oh.
the attack bonus is for an attack, not for damage.
It would be int modifier, but it has to say that specifically.
Okay. And then there's also an audible boom out to 300 feet.
Yeah, it shakes. There's stuff falling from
Yeah.
the ceiling now. The male lets out a giant roar. He's angry as fudge, and the female seems to be covering up her tyke, and Regmek attacks the male.
Can I use my movement just to move back?
Yeah, you can move. You can actually move right out of the way. I mean, out of the way, but if you don't want to move out of the way, that's fine.
Well, what do you mean out of the way?
That's fine. I don't mind. TPK is my name, baby.
Well, I was moving as far away as I could get, because I can't just
TPK.
jump down a 10-foot
TPK.
ledge.
Sure you
Goon.
can.
That's a wall you're up against.
Well, yeah, but this is a 10-foot
That's a 10-foot ledge.
Yeah, I can't just jump down that,
Why not?
because I'm
You're
tiny
only,
and I'll
you're only going to
fall
take a
damage.
d6 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I can't get back up.
He attacks Regmek with his claws and misses Regmek. We are back to Ivan the Toad.
Even buggle dice.
Ivan. Buggle dice. What is your roll? Nat 1. Roll a d6 for me,
Oh, Ragmac, I'm sorry. 2.
please. You do hit Regmek. Roll me your damage.
I'm angry too.
Redman's gonna die from his own party members.
9.
9. Regmek is bleeding profusely.
Well, if he dies, I can just spare him.
And he looks at you. He looks at you and he's like, he looks withered. He looks like he's about to drop. He's bleeding horribly. You cut him pretty deep in his thigh.
Sorry,
Can
Dad,
you use
you're
Stone's
dead.
endurance on that one?
Yeah. Good call.
Or actually, yeah. Oh, I wonder if you should use it maybe on his next. Yeah, that one would probably be best.
That's a reaction,
I think so.
and he's got it. So what does Stone's endurance do? Let me look. It's on here somewhere.
I think it resists X points of damage.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This is the artificer. Where's my tabaxi book? That's this one. And I'm just done, I think.
You should be playing him. I'm not doing a very good job.
No.
I think. I'm just trying to think whether he rolls a
I need
dice.
Volos. I need
counters
roll
the
Volos.
damage.
something. He has to roll something.
What are my Volos about, though?
As a reaction, reduce the damage by D12.
That's Tasha.
Oh.
This is Claire's.
So what did you roll for the damage?
Wait.
9 points in total.
Tasha's, Xanathar's, Sword, Explorer.
He reduces all of it.
I didn't stick it in this pouch, did I?
So you actually nick him in the thigh.
Where the heck did I put Volos?
Look at how much damage I would have done if I'd have hit him.
He looks at you and he's like, "Are you kidding me? For real?
Oh,
This is how we lose all of our party members.
Yeah,
This is how I killed our first party member. Or second, I can't remember." And he kind of goes like this for the glory, and he attacks or he attacked already. You attacked. Yeah, that's right. He did attack. So we're up to super.
Go to the eye.
You can do that.
18
plus 6, 24, and plus the magic, so 25s. That's still not okay. 12, 14.
14.
14.
Mhm.
The male getting hit by another arrow yet again is getting more and more hurt. The female seems to be calling out to him. He seems to be calling out to her. She runs straight at you and roll me a Constitution saving throw. She looks you in the eye. 11.
Little fit.
Shush.
Yep. You take 10 points of cold damage and you are frozen in place. And she swings at you at the same time.
Is she gonna be sent flying off the edge?
What's your AC? 15?
15.
She claws you, and as she claws you, thanks for the idea.
Sorry.
She swings and hits you, and she gets advantage. So let's see if we get they're crit anyway, because you're paralyzed. She does.
You better be ready to spare the dying in a few seconds. Regmek, go capture the little one.
That's a D6 plus 4. It's 5 for slashing.
And then
That's
it's crit. So
oh,
it's
sorry. It's crit. It's
10.
10 points of slashing damage. Doubled.
10 points doubled.
Yeah, because she rolls a D6 plus 4, so she
That's
gets.
after the 10 points.
No, it's just slash is 10 points. Because it's a crit.
I think,
All crits are like
I
this.
think she's gonna be
If you
dead.
get crit, you get full damage.
Yeah. And
Plus your roll again. So she gets 10 points on the slash right off. Plus 5 is 15 slash. And the cold damage from her claw is 6 plus 3 is 9.
Subaru is at 0.
Wait.
So 10 plus 9.
So that's in total?
Yes.
Or was there 10 points of
No,
cold damage?
that's total.
Okay.
That's total.
So I have a little bit.
What do you have?
3 hit points.
You're pretty bloody. You're pretty bloody. That's their turn. Garrett is still making his way out. If you don't mind, you can move him another 15 feet. And that was whose turn? It is now Zook, your turn. You could see Subaru got just waylaid by the female.
I'm gonna move this way a little bit and do lightning launcher from my hand,
Okay.
and to hit 18.
That hits.
And lightning launcher is range of 90 feet.
Yep, no problem.
Long is 326 lightning damage.
And that's pretend you can do an extra.
Yeah.
So you can do 2d6.
Yeah, so 1d6 lightning damage on it. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to that target. So I roll 2d6.
2d6.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice. You light her up.
And it's lightning damage.
Nice. Well done. Well done.
Like,
Regmek does exactly as you say. He disengages and runs and grabs the kid. And it's now Ivan's turn.
You know what? I'm still gonna take a swing at the big guy until he realizes. And can I intimidate after my swing?
Can you speak Yeti?
Just kind of no. But either way, that's gonna be a miss. That is a 9 to hit.
9 to hit.
You know what? Yeah, 9 to hit. I'm not gonna go reckless. It'll mess me up. Actually, I am gonna go reckless.
I will mess you up. Go reckless.
18.
18, eh?
Yeah.
Apologize, guys. I'm switching between the show and Regmek, so I'm not. If you're chatting and you're here, I apologize.
11 points of damage with rage and all.
11 points on the male.
Yep.
The male is extremely hurt. He is bleeding so profusely, and now he stops dead in his tracks. Subaru, what do you want to do? You're hurting, unit.
you are able to switch your Hunter's Mark to this one with as
No,
a
I
free
know.
action.
I don't have my short sword on me.
You don't have it on you?
I gave it to Garrett.
Oh,
I thought Garrett had
he has
my
2 daggers.
And a short sword.
Yeah, I gave him the short sword because he was more
Oh,
comfortable
right, yeah.
using that. I'm gonna disengage.
Excellent. Are you going to jump down 10 feet? You're doing this in action, and it's not really like a.
You're also like 6 feet tall, so
Well, she could do a half scoot down.
You're like
kinda
5 feet down, like you can slide
Drop
down.
onto your belly, kind of half turn,
Take
and
a shot.
No, you can disengage. You can slide down off that ledge. I'll let you move that. I'll let you do that. Absolutely. That's your turn. The female turns. No, the female looks right at you,
dang it.
and She runs up and attacks with her claw.
That's
What's your AC?
14.
Oh yeah, she hits. She does 1d6. She does 9 points of claw damage and 6 points of cold damage on you. 9 and 6 is 15.
4.
Ivan, you now control the board and what happens next.
Ivan.
So there, he's not moving?
You see there's something changed in him. Since he's seen Regmick grab the Titan.
She's still attacking Zook?
She just attacked Zook. And he let out a loud growl roar when she attacked Zook. They're communicating while they're fighting.
And this guy's really close to dead though, eh?
He is really bleeding profusely. And he seems like his posture's changed. Not one from... It seems to have changed. You can't really... If you want to use your turn to roll what's the one I'm looking for? Starts with an I.
Intimidation?
No.
Investigation.
No.
Insight.
Insight?
If you want to roll an insight check to see what he might be thinking or doing, you can roll an insight.
I think he's trying to negotiate for the free release of his taunt.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. But you know what? I do know that if I don't attack, I'm going to lose another rage, and I've only got one more after this one. And I think she'll be just as perceptive as soon as she knows that the taunt is...
Well, she's not looking at us, so you could disengage the male because he's changed attitude and attacked the female to get us attention off of me, and possibly get us attention. Because if you get
killing him would definitely get her attention off of you.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
And it would destroy another great American family. Thanks, Deep State.
You know what? Still going for it.
So that's the best I got tonight.
It's all good. So that's my first of my savage attack going for the head. That's a 13. Probably might hit, but it's not going to crit. 14. It'll hit, but not going to crit.
You attack twice?
No, it's advantage.
Okay,
I'm
yeah, you
savagely. Oof.
Oh,
No.
that's 10.
14 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
You know what? Right up underneath the jaw, kind of protruding back out, and then drag it back around, and I'm going to turn and face her, and I'm going to yell.
Okay.
And let him kind of slump and slam to the floor.
Yep. He's down, and you yell, Subaru, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Shoot them off.
Her back to me now?
More
Sort of,
or
kind of,
less.
yeah, more or less.
Is that advantage on me, or
Are you a thief?
Hunter.
No, I have Hunter's Mark Row.
There you go.
Does that work?
Well,
Well, if you're attacking from the rear,
actually,
wouldn't it be advantage anyways?
because she's
If
engaged
you've got
with
an
someone,
arrow, yeah.
she's
I'll give you
engaged with
advantage.
someone within 5 feet, so
Yeah.
that is advantage.
I'm not a thief though.
It doesn't matter.
No, that's
Doesn't matter.
fine.
That's
Oh.
everyone.
You still get advantage.
You don't get to extra whatever, but
13 plus
13
7.
hits.
oh, 17 points.
17.
She screams and yells in pain, and
And then I'm gonna go down.
he screams and yells in pain, and she looks around because it's her turn. She looks around, and then she sees what's happened over here, and she stops and disengages in her turn. She doesn't turn like that. She looks, and she disengages, and she's looking at
Ragmac.
Regmick, and I'm gonna have her move towards her mate. and she's looking at you guys now. And she's looking at her mate, she's looking at her tyke, and she's growling at Regmac. Get out of here! We've had enough glory for one day. We won.
I'm not going to disagree with you in any way.
But
shape,
you
or
can't
form,
hear
but I
each other because you're not
I'll peek
anywhere
around
near
the
each
corner
other.
and be like, hey, I think.
I was thinking about that the whole time, but I mean, we got to get out of here. And I mean, Mom's damaged, but
Captain Emo says families need fathers. You, family wrecker.
You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Captain Emo. However, that being said,
How damaged
if it's
is
a
this
murderous
guy?
dude who came charging out of nowhere when we had no intention of hurting anyone, all we did is took what we were looking for back, what they stole and killed. That is what has to happen. And you know what? Oh man.
Attack the mama. Kill them all.
Murder hobos.
Well, I mean,
I got
if
nothing but murder hobos in my
legitimately,
Hey, we're
let's
just
be honest.
making the area
Let's
safe.
be honest. Number one, there
You guys
is
are
no
just taking
telling
out
that
the
she
deep
is
state
not going to try and
operates,
slaughter
aren't
us.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm actually going to go this way. Disappear around the corner here. I don't know what's down here, but...
That's fine. Regmac's like, WTF, dude? What the fudge are you doing? And he slowly backs out of the... He's like... That's your turn? Okay, that's your turn. Subaru. Zook,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Regmac, should I attack?
Get out! He says, get out!
Should I blast her and then?
Get out!
I'm gonna blast.
Now, get out!
I'm gonna blast her then leave. Can I do that?
We've got the child, get out!
I'm gonna blast her with lightning launcher. Then move.
Think about how the child will be living now in his hate cycle. He'll grow up hating people.
I'm pretty sure I
I don't think they like people to
missed
start with.
because
The draw.
Plus, it's going to be a +6, so you hit 13.
+6 from my spell because it's
Yeah.
my armor thing.
Yeah, you're going to use your attack into attack modifier. He hit with a 13.
Yep, you hit. Roll your damage.
And I get
2d6. 11 points of damage.
She drops to the ground. Dead.
I guess we're taking the kid with us now.
Why don't we rest here?
We're gonna have to adopt. We're gonna have to adopt a friggin' Yeti childling.
actually if I were you, I'd chase after them and tell them
Yeah.
it's safe.
Be like,
This
Garrett,
thing's
come
gonna have
back.
Stockholm syndrome.
We
Oh.
can sell it in town.
You're the sickest people I've ever met. I love you. Thank you for being a part of my life.
See, I was at least gonna let the kid have a mom.
Oh yeah, I also said I'd be moving too. So
Regmac
5,
just looks at
10,
you guys and is
15.
like, he's got this Yeti tyke in his hands, and he's like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Tie it up.
I
Ivan,
was gonna leave the other way.
Ivan, they're both dead now. It's just a baby left. You can come
Did
back.
they hear me call them to come back? They're gone.
They're kind of waiting down there.
I haul her down now. We're heading back.
Okay. I'm gonna.
He leaves Perilou just off the ice there, off the ice sheet, and she's kind of laying there, and he's like, "Let's get out of here."
I think this might be a good place to.
Might be.
There's nothing else that's gonna.
Well, if we're resting,
What am I doing with this thing? And
Kill
he
it!
holds it up.
kill
Tie
it.
it up.
As soon as I heard that the other one is dead,
You coming back in?
yeah, and I'm gonna help him tie the tyke up.
This tyke is absolutely screaming
Mm-hmm.
bloody murder. And
Yeah, well, I mean, it just witnessed two of them. We're gonna have freaking Bat Yeti on our backs.
You guys are Joker. You guys realize that, right? You're this Yeti's Joker.
Pretty much. Unless we Stockholm Syndrome it. Legitimately, that's our only chance. We raise it as
Have
our
you ever
own.
danced with the devil by film light?
I'm gonna do cure wounds on myself too. 7 plus. So what do I have to say? Is it?
Plus,
Regmek looks over. Hey, don't use all of that up on yourself.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I
Regmek can
spell.
use some too.
I
Yeah.
have 3 hit points.
Yeah.
I am at 4.
You guys are all pretty hurt. He ties up. You guys tie up the Yeti, and he kind of drops it with his dead mother.
We're gonna bring that thing with us. We want it, well, somewhat to live, maybe.
Should we do Tone's Hunt?
I thought you were from Thay.
From what?
I thought you were like from Thay, man. Like you had the different accent before. Like what's your?
Oh yes,
what's your
sorry,
name?
I forgot. We're going to take the thing back with us.
You can take it back with you.
That is fine. I will.
You guys are bloody murder hopes.
Whoa, Regmek, you wanted to kill him as well, but you're just bitter because I got to drive the killing blow. I did not kill her. I walked away from killing her. That is this little murder gnome. This little meat-seeking missile.
Gnome, get over here!
It could have.
Get over
It could
here!
have followed us back.
There's a time and a place.
I was protecting our future.
Go and inspect the rest of the cave. Find
Well,
anything you can find.
That was legitimately what I was going to be doing, was inspecting the rest of the area.
You can go with them.
I'm going to try and stealth again, and I do have advantage because of my armor type
I'm not
too.
even stealthing.
Okay.
I'm
You
just
guys can
walking.
go down into that cave. The rest of that cave there. There's another big chasm there, with the one with the line down the middle. It's pretty deep too. As you guys enter this area, you notice that the floor of this 10-foot high natural tunnel is strewn with the bones of what appears to be another
Goliath.
yeah, something that looks like Regmetic. Apparently, this is maybe Mockingold Growling Bear, whose dead body was dragged here. Bits of flesh still cling to the bones. The head's been ripped from its shoulders, gnawed, and stuffed into a niche dug out of the wall. Amid the Goliath's bones are torn bits of hide, armor, a great axe, and the skulls and bones of 3 mountain goats. 7 other crude niches in the wall hold frozen heads of humanoids previously decapitated by the Yetis. You see a dwarven head, what appears to be a dwarven head. You can't miss the beard, right? A couple of them. A couple of dwarven heads, for sure.
These were the dwarves that came here.
She would know she's not there with you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you didn't come. I'm gonna search to see if there's anything potentially of note, import, or value.
The scout walks up. Garrett.
Oh, good.
He's there. He just put him right up with you guys. He's like, oh no.
This looks to be the dwarves that came here.
I don't know about the dwarves, but this is Mockingold Growling Bear.
Akanathi's
Akhenathi.
cousin or something.
We shall bring this up with.
Akhenathi.
At that point, the Regmek comes walking down those stairs.
I'll pick up the axe and
He
I'll
left
hand
me
it to
with the
Ragnar.
kid.
The
Where
kid's
are you
tied
going?
up.
It's like,
Okay,
What's
I'll
this?
go with him.
I think this is your cousin.
This is Morning Glow's ex.
oh, he just deflates. This is my 3rd cousin.
Now are you disappointed that we killed them?
Well, the male, anyway. The female offers no glory. Killing children, women and children, offers no glory.
The child's still
Agreed.
alive. It's not dead.
No, but now I'm going to kill it.
No, you're not.
No.
We won't
Yes.
We
touch
take
you.
we
And he
take
walks
child
back. He walks back up the stairs.
I'm gonna-
He's got
I'm gonna
both
put it-
axes in hand.
I'm gonna put a hand on the shoulder. No, the child we will tend to.
The child will grow up. He'll remember your face, and mine, and Subaru's, and this garden gnome, and Garrett's. And he'll remember humans, and dwarves, and elves,
And all the ones he has
and
eaten
half
before.
orcs. And he'll,
Unless we train him to not hurt.
yeah, it's a Yeti. That's like trying to train your orcish parentage not to worship Grummish One-Eye.
I don't worship Grummish.
No, but one of your parents did.
Ah, but if I have child, maybe my child won't.
You're half dwarf. Of
Hey,
course.
shut up! Don't you speak that dirty racist name.
I'm gonna head back to where the child is and just kind of stand there and watch him.
Instead of
You're half bloody dwarf. Your orcish parentage worships Grummish One-Eye by the fact that they're orcs.
Eh,
They're born evil. They die evil. They should be all killed. There's nothing unglorious about killing orcs. Orcs should all die. Along with goblins.
So you're saying I should die?
You're only half orc. You're mostly dwarf.
Oh, those are fighting words.
You smell like a dwarf, so you're mostly dwarf.
Oh,
Those
you know
ugly
what?
teeth of yours don't matter.
No weapons in hand. I'm giving him an uppercut.
Okay,
He's getting a
roll.
shot.
Roll.
That is a 16 to hit.
No. He's like, nice try, little one. And he swings. Here comes the hate cycle.
19?
15.
That is miss.
Okay, let's do this. PvP.
20. Dirty but 20.
That's a hit. 1 point plus your strength.
5 points.
Very good. That is a 15 as you dodge out of the way.
That is 15.
You miss.
Oh, what's his AC? Nice.
He misses you.
14.
Miss. He misses you.
9.
He misses. What's your AC?
19.
He misses.
Gonna crack out the less crappy dice. 16.
Miss. I missed. He misses.
16.
You guys suck. Subaru would say if she was here.
He hits. He does 5 points of
Here.
damage on you.
Try that
Okay. No, I'm sticking with my dice.
You can hear something going on,
Yes.
Subaru.
Well, I mean,
These
at
guys
this
are
point
like-
in time, like,
There we go.
one.
Okay.
So, is there any? You said there's armor and weapons there, right?
There we go. 24.
It wasn't your turn, it was mine.
Oh, yours. Okay.
You missed. He misses. Now it's your turn.
19 dirty.
Yeah, you hit.
Another 5.
Okay, he's staggering. He misses.
while this is going on,
18.
I'm just sitting down and
That's
start
a miss.
Boom.
distracting.
No, 8,
It's-
18
Yeah, misses.
plus my bonuses.
Oh, plus your bonuses is what?
24.
That is.
Another 5.
He is knocked unconscious. Regmic is out.
Do not call me dwarf ever.
He's as he's going back, he hears this, and you hear this dwarf.
I don't have to roll death. He doesn't have to roll death saving throws, does he?
Well, he's unconscious and he's been in a battle.
I'll tend his wounds.
I can just spare the dying.
Okay. Well, I'll tend his wounds. I'm gonna do medicine before you get over here.
You can do a medicine check. What are you proficient?
No.
Roll at a disadvantage.
11, so it's a 12. That's a miss. 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Rick
over.
seems to be bleeding from a lot of his wounds profusely.
I'm gonna quickly jaunt on over there and spare the dying.
Okay? You
You're-
spared the dying.
Your magic only does minor things. My medicine, I am healing him orc way.
Yeah, that's not what it looks like.
Sure, there's a, you can hear Garrett like, wow, I can't wait to see what happens when he wakes up. Well, if you guys are done beating the hell out of each other, we still have one more person to find.
Yeah, well,
She went further up the mountain.
Well, we need to.
yeah, we need to rest.
This one here is nearly dead. This one
I have
here
no
is
spell
almost
slots here.
crippled.
Neither one of us have spell slots either.
What is spell slot?
We can't cast any more magic today.
No more
Oh,
cures. No more Hunter's Mark.
I say we rest, then we take off after asterisks.
Now that he's stabilized, can I go over here and like start stripping armor off the bodies and whatever?
There's not much for armor left.
Well, I can just mend it.
So there's really not like the cold. Let me read it. Let me find out. Let me find out what's in here. Hold on.
Because I'm assuming his cousin had armor, so if I can strip that off of it, mend it back to perfection, he can at least take his cousin's armor as like a symbol of family or something like that. That too. Axe and armor.
As you look along that wall, you do find hidden under the shattered remains of a dog sled. You find a mess kit, an explorer's pack, and enough blood-spattered heavy clothing to make 2 cold weather outfits.
2 cold weather gears. Where do I write this again?
We should wrap this little one in cold weather gear. Before I go for a rest, I'm gonna go and grab that little one and start bundling it
Oh,
up
I thought I just wrote it on my actual
in the cold
sheet.
weather.
Bring everybody to work.
Okay,
So
so you said an explorer's kit, a
I'm
something.
going to read it one more time. Pay attention.
A
So
mess kit, an explorer's kit, and enough bloody clothing to make 2 cold weather kits.
mess kit.
You find a mess kit, an explorer's pack, enough blood-spattered heavy clothing to make 2 cold weather outfits. Yes, exactly.
2
That's what happens when you pay attention.
and 2 cold and to make 2 cold weather.
And you don't have a
clothes.
memory like a sip.
Yes.
Yours is like a frickin' bear trap with extra teeth in it.
Yes.
Right?
It holds on to things very
Okay.
2 sets, maybe 3.
Maybe.
It's like a great white shark.
Okay, so
17 rows of teeth later.
okay,
Still got it. Well, folks, what will our heroes find? Tune in next time to find out, right here on our little D&D game.